All right, I forgot to. So we're talking about intuitive eating this week, and which I highly value. I enjoy. I don't have time. I don't have. I could we could all make the time, right? But I just don't. I don't see the value in it. I am and counting and measuring constantly. Like, right, if you have a goal where that's necessary, sure, go for it. But a lot of the times that stuff's just it's permeated our culture because bodybuilding, powerlifting, all of these weight class division things have kind of super influenced health and fitness. So that's what people push, right? The cut, the bulk, all of this thing. It's because these aesthetic sports, these weight class sports have permeated health and fitness. So everyone thinks you have to do them and you don't. It's just one of those, one more thing that drives people crazy. Weighing, constantly measuring the scale, like it just drives us crazy. And it can be good data. It really can. It can be good, useful skills that I like to put more into that intuitive eating type thing. You don't need to always be competing in bodybuilding and powerlifting and these weight class sports. It's not, doesn't have to be that, but it's definitely become that. Most of the voices in health and fitness, that's always what they're talking about, right? Weighing, measuring, an app for this, blah, 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 blah. But I like pushing once we understand food, what it looks like, portions and whatnot, what our bodies need physically, mentally. Intuitive eating is definitely something I like to push people towards, and I'm happy it's got more people, more registered dietitians, more much more smart than myself, pushing it and steering it into the forefront. But what I forgot to talk about this week is um, kind of like the addiction, the stress part of food. I've got that "Why Do We Stress Eat" article for this week, and I wanted to touch on, for me personally, I've done the restrictive eating, the diets, that kind of thing. I've dabbled with intermittent fasting and whatever that's called, and I do believe in fasting, but it's not in the way that most people do it as a diet. It's more of a mindset thing, also a little bit of culture, religious reasons behind it. But for me, there's various reasons to fast, and I do a lot more of it during hunting season, just as a way to prepare for hunting, my mindset, prepare for the harvest. And I'll definitely cover more of that in this more hunting specific program I've got coming up. But for me, it was alcohol. That's the big one. I've done coffee in the past, restrictive eating. I've done like the sober, dry Octobers, dry Januaries, that kind of thing. And kind of fallen off the bandwagon of that through COVID. And so for me, going into spring and summer, I'm being much more mindful about my weekly consumption of alcohol. It definitely gets away from me. Um, it's Wisconsin, it's the Midwest. My family, especially, we have quite a few addicts, be it for alcohol or drugs or other substance. And so, something that I'm always mindful of. I definitely have an addictive personality. I know that. Um, I don't like to drink to get drunk, but there's that. I enjoy the higher percentages. I enjoy some good whiskey, some good gin. So the buzz is always there. It's also ADHD. You're always kind of chasing something like that kind of mellows out your mind, be it caffeine or alcohol. So it's something I'm always mindful of. And we touch on that in the stress eating article this week of understanding the why behind our decisions. We are in control. Easier said than done, but I never said any of this would be easy. It's just laid out there for us to consume, practice, and build these better habits. So, yeah, for me, it's going to be alcohol consumption this spring, summer, and then we'll see what fall looks like. Maybe there'll be a month where I go no alcohol and go from there. But I do enjoy the taste of it, enjoy the ritual of it, and I definitely enjoy hanging out with good friends and the conversations and enjoying a good beverage. So things to think about. Thanks for following along. Good luck out there.